72-38 is your final score. Norfolk State knocks off Coppin State here to move to 13-1 in conference play. 2 games remaining, 18-11 overall, as Norfolk State will be the #1 seed moving into the Mid-Eastern Athletic Tournament. As we welcome in the head coach of Norfolk State, Coach Robert Jones. First of all, Coach Jones, big win for us tonight. We wanted to win the regular season championship. We did a good job of pulling away and taking the control of the ball game from the start.
Yeah, we knew. I mean, it was an ugly game at first. I mean, I don't know if it was pretty down the stretch either, but you know, I guess to win by 34, I'll take it. You know, these guys is super important for these guys, man. It's like you see the jubilation, everything they went through last year with people counting them out and all the naysayers and things like that. We have redemption on our mind the whole season. We still got one more thing that we want to do, but you know, I'm happy for these guys, especially a guy like Alex Long, been here 4 years. Jordan Butler's been here 5 years. You know, I'm just so happy for these guys, man, and no one could ever take that away from us.
And you for being here for 6 years. You know,
yeah, but it's not about me, man. It's about these guys, man.
Some people would say that would be inaccurate, but again, like you've done a good job of putting together this group of individuals after last year, like you said, moving into this year. And it seems like every game these guys are focused on their next opponent and not really looking past any opponent, and that's why you have wins like tonight. Yeah,
I mean, we try to go in increments, man. You know, one regular season title. Our next increment is trying to get 20 wins. We're not even talking about the scope yet, and then when we get to the scope, then we'll talk about the scope. But you know, there's a couple other things that we want to do. It's been a good year so far for us. I mean, I'm just so happy for these guys, honestly.
Regular season championship, the first since the Spartans went 16-0 a few years back. You were a part of that team. You were assistant coach there. What do you see different about that team and this team?
I think that team has some great talent, honestly. You know, this team maybe is not as talented as that 16-0 team, but because of the things that we learned from that 16-0 team about, you know, how to approach every game and not take anything for granted, you know, I think these guys are doing a great job, and they're trying to just get these mini goals before we even look at the scope. I think that 16-0 team, being that we had just came up with the shock the world thing, they thought it was going to happen automatically again the next year, and we got shocked in the first round. But these guys, coming off the stuff that they came up from last year, they understand that nothing is given, and we didn't do this last year, so they're happy.
I also think we still have some things we can work on, which isn't bad. Yeah. You know, going into the tournament.
16 turnovers stinks, but if you was going to say that, I'm sorry, I took it.
No,
16 turnovers stink. Holding a team to 22% is pretty good. I will say that, but we got to clean up those turnovers, especially unforced turnovers.
Yeah, and we get on the road tomorrow too. It doesn't get any easier for us. We still have to handle business down the stretch going into the tournament. I know it's nice to clinch, but it's still work to be done. How do we refocus as we cut down the nets after this?
I'm happy that we're doing it with some games left, because now you have a chance to refocus. You know, last year, you know, we had a chance to win the regular season title in the last game. You know, and it's like, that's, you know, really this year we had 3 chances to win the championship. I'm glad we took it on the first attempt, and now we could concentrate on those last 2 games to get to our 20-win mark, which, you know, a college basketball team gets 20 wins. You can't take that away from, you know, anybody about it as being a good team or not. And then after that, we'll worry about the 3 games in the scope.
A good start to March. Congratulations on the MEAC regular season championship for Coach Robert Jones. The Spartans win it here tonight. Your final score is going to be 72-38. Our Spartan Partners post-game play of the game, Nick Thomas, 5 of 12 shooting, 2 of 5 from downtown, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist tonight. Also a big night for Stephen Whitley, 11, 6, and 7 for him. And the Spartans win 3 steals as well for Diesel. For Wube Gabre, I'm Ross Gordon. Thank you for watching here on NSUSpartans.com as the Spartans win it tonight over Coppin State to clinch the #1 seed moving into the MEAC tournament. Now 18-11 overall, now 13-1 in conference play. For everyone here, we thank you for watching NSUSpartans.com, fueled by Gatorade.